this little gadget showed up in my mailbox. It's a titanium carabiner made by RovyVon. It's called the 4U Pro. It has some interesting components to it. This is a replaceable steel blade that can be replaced with one of the 5 blades that come with the unit. This is a flathead screwdriver as well as a Phillips head screwdriver. It also has this really interesting little gateway mechanism that allows you to hang it from your belt loop or drop in keys into the loop here. You can also drop EDC onto it as well. Another interesting component about this is that the entire unit drops down like that. Anyway, this is what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Stick around. So this is their RovyVon U4 Pro Titanium Carabiner. It's pretty much a key organizer. It's completely titanium. It's got a really nice tight gate on it too for inserting your keys onto this. So you pull this down and you can drop keys into this loop and then also hook this onto your belt loop as well, or in your backpack or wherever. But it's got a couple tricks on it. One trick that I really like here is this little option, which is a double-headed bit here, flathead on one side and a Phillips on the other, and it's locking, which is really nice. And then on the other side, you've got a surgical steel blade, which is non-locking. And it's replaceable. It comes with 5 other blades in the pack, which I thought was pretty cool. And I've been using the flathead to pry off the bottom of this and then pull it off with a pair of pliers. I would not do it with your finger. There's a lot of tension here, and the possibility of cutting yourself is pretty decent. But it definitely locks in here really tightly. It's very nicely machined. I'm pretty impressed with that blade. Let's take a look at the other side here. So that's, overall. Yeah, it's got a couple different options. Again, you can definitely use it for keys. Probably pile up quite a few on here. But the other thing that I really like about it, and I was playing around with this, was using it as a mini EDC tool organizer. Another thing to consider is to using it as a little pocket organizer. So we got a Swiss Army knife, a nice little flashlight, and we also have this little peanut layer, which is great. And then you've got the surgical steel blade, which is sharp as hell. And then you've also got a mini Phillips head and a flathead on here as well. I use the flathead too for changing out the blade on the surgical blade here. I'll show you how to do that later. But it's a nice little compact tool organizer if you want to use it that way, or you can again use it with your keys. The gate is pretty tight, so I don't think anything's going to slip off of here by accident. So you can get the tools out very quickly. So here's my trick for removing the surgical blade, the little blade on the other side here. So first thing I do is I take out the flathead, push this back in, flip it over, pop this out. Be very careful about that blade. And then I take the flathead and I stick it in under here. And I pop that up a little bit like that. Now this gives you the opportunity, once you've got that in there like that, popped up, to go to your EDC stuff, pull out your Cobra. Let's grab the end over here. You have to make sure that the bottom part is disengaged. Pop your tools on here, like that, and then just pull it off. Ta-da!
I was very surprised by the low weight and the compact design of this unit. The titanium is really surprising how strong it is. I tried to flex it and bend it and do different things with it. I'm not getting crazy with it, but it really holds up nicely. Very, very nicely designed, nicely machined. Very impressive how much engineering went into this.
I want to be clear here that I am not sponsored by RovyVon for this. They haven't paid me anything for this. They offered to send me one to do a review, and I said, sure, I'll try it out. But overall, I'm I'm pretty impressed with this thing. It's the engineering is really nice on it. I mean, it's incredibly solid. It's got a lot of a lot of really positive things working for it. But at the same time, the one thing that I really want to point out here is the way that this blade is secured. There's very little purchase on this blade to be able to pull it out. Um, it's you could really get yourself in trouble if you don't have the proper tools to pull it off. I mean, this blade is just razor sharp by definition. But yeah, as long as you're careful about the blade, this might be a solution for you if you're looking for something to organize your keys and your small EDC tools. This is very nicely designed. Incredibly strong, very rugged, well engineered. Um, I'm going to give it a positive review, except for that one aspect of the way the blade works. Anyway, if you like this type of content, please put a like below or subscribe or leave a comment. I always respond to the comments down below. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you again next time. Take care.